Incredible evening, everyone. Incredible evening. All right, I had to design a shirt for a young lady who has to wear it for school tomorrow. It's supposed to be an MLK design. And you guys are going to see me do this. And I designed everything in Studio, and I had this idea to do the sleeves. We're going to see how this comes out. I actually probably should have done like a full-on template and did it like the right way. That way the pattern matches up. So it's not gonna quite like fully match from the front to the back of the shirt, but hey, that's okay. We are going to use my Easy Press. Oh wait, let me put my butcher paper down on the bottom first, just to catch any ink that might come off. So let's pull you out and put this here. Always want to protect my heat press only because of how I'm doing the sleeves. If it was just the middle of the shirt, I would not worry about that, but I am going to attempt to do these sleeves based off of the vision I had in my head. So yeah, I am Shakia, the professor of HSINK365. We are the home of the Honestly Speaking paper, which I am going to use in today's live for this shirt. So we have Sublimation ink and Sublimation paper. Also 365 Creative Academy, where I teach you to create designs like the one that I created for this. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me remember to change out my audience. All right, there we go. That way, if you're watching from Shaquille Lavell's profile, you can share it out. So I'm going to get right into this. It's closing time. I'm actually ready to go home today because I was here late yesterday. So we're going to do this. So I've already prepped my shirt. And because I only wanted on the sleeves, I did use the Honestly Speaking heat tape. I used my 2-inch. I probably would have done normally would have done like a combination of like my 1 and my 2, but I'm low on 1 and we are waiting on our shipment of the 1-inch tape, which I'm hoping ships out before they go on holiday on what day is that? I think it's the 15th. So that is, oh, that means that it would have had to go out today, I think. Yeah, because they're on holiday as of Sunday. So hopefully today or tomorrow my shipment makes it out. If not, they won't be able to ship it until the end of January. But since I'm low on 1-inch tape and I love using that for my tumblers, I use my 2-inch tape, had to kind of like fold it. But folding it for in this case was actually beneficial in a couple different ways. And that's going to be because the way this design is, because I folded, I'll be able to get like lifted up to make sure that my paper goes underneath there. If I do the design first, I'm trying to make, I think I actually made this a little too big because I was playing around with some stuff and it's fine. I mean, it is a little too big for my liking for 2 t-shirts, but it's not bad. All right. So that's fine. So like I said, I've already prepped it out to where I took my heat tape and I outlined the sleeves. That way, once I press it, the design and the color is right up to that edge and not going onto the shirt. And then we have our middle design. So I think I am going to just go ahead and press my sleeves and then do this part last. That way I can also leave the paper on there and I don't have to worry about recovering things and just not pressing and saving paper and not having this bunch of butcher paper. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my other piece, which is hem, and I'm just going to simply wrap it around this sleeve. Just making sure that it is fully covering the sleeve there. And then I can probably pull it down just a little. And then as I come this way, again, just making sure that the sleeve is fully covered, which it is. So I'm just going to push that down, grab a little tape so I can easily flip it, and just seal this here. I don't know why I didn't split this in half, so that I can just take that part down, and I'm just going to tape that part closed. Let me just make sure. Okay, so that part is on there. I probably should have made sure that this was actually touching the shirt, which, good thing I did check. Like, it's a little bit off. I just want to make sure that it is fully covering the shirt that needs the ink. And then on this side, I'm just going to make sure that my ink falls on the tape. All right. I'm just going to use my Easy Press. Oh, it was set to Celsius, but Fahrenheit, Celsius, as long as it's the right range, which is 3. Normally I do 365. This is the Easy Press. Sometimes I take it up to 375, but I really don't have to. So we're going to go ahead and press this. And because of that edge, like, I really want to make sure that that heat goes over the top to avoid a line of demarcation. Since I'm not using an actual like heat press that's really going to give me good even pressure, I'm going to press it for a little bit longer to give it time to gas out over that area to try and avoid that white line on the top part of this. The bottom part where the seam is a little bit thick. I might end up with some white spots on it, but I am just going to try and apply enough pressure to where that flattens out, and hopefully I don't get the white line since I'm not using my heat press. All right. So we're going to put that over there. I'm going to go ahead and simply flip my shirt. Ooh. And we're going to press this side. And I need to just apply pressure to that top area because I really want to make sure that that's nice and flat. And I do get color on the top of the shirt. And I'm going to have a separation. I'm going to have a seam because the colors aren't going to match up. But I don't want any white. Oh, I did not ask you to do that. Shoot. Now I got to turn off the vibration. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I didn't ghost that. I didn't mean to turn on the vibration. But now I don't remember how much time I had because I hit the wrong button. Okay, that should be enough. Let me see if I can take a peek to kind of sort of see if it did. Can't really see if it did the top or not. All right, let's just, I don't know, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna press it again. I know I lifted it up, so hopefully it didn't shift too much. I can't really see, but I'm afraid because I like how I'm doing it. I'm not using my regular heat press, that it's not going to be how I want it. So, all right. Yeah. I was trying to avoid turning on my heat press. I really think I should turn on my heat press because I don't think I'm getting the pressure that I need for this stern toddler shirt. But that takes 20 minutes to heat up versus this only takes like 6-7 minutes to heat up. I may have to do it over. I saw some white spots, not on the seam, but I saw it here, which makes me think that the top of the shirt probably didn't take. So I may have to print it over. All right, let's just do the other side. This time I'll try to be a little bit more. Okay, let's just take a look at this one. Oh, no. See, it was up there. But this part did amazing. Dang it, it's like that one little part and there was a string. But that part actually did really good. Okay, I was stressing for nothing. All right. I still want to make sure that I am applying a lot of body weight to this. I don't want that little imperfection to happen again. I might still do this over. That little bit of ghosting on the back is going to drive me absolutely insane. So I might end up doing it over off camera. But you guys get the concept and the idea of this. But you really got to put some elbow grease on this because of the seams of the shirt. And by not using a manual press, it's going to keep that pressure even. You can end up with some white spots. That's why I was trying to press it longer. Ugh. Okay. Seriously? The other part about using this, me having to do each side one by one, front and back, whereas with the way this shirt is, I literally could have put it on the heat press and pressed both sides of it at one time. So you can use the easy press, but it does make for a little bit more work. All right. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on. I didn't mean to take this side off to begin with. So I'm going to leave that side on. And we're going to put our middle print. So I am the manifestation of King's dream, is what it says. So let's go ahead and find the center. Make sure none of my tape is in the way, but I can always, again, flip it up. I didn't cut this side down, but my design is not anywhere near that, so we're good. This is a smaller design, and I'm using the heat press. So I am going to take this down. I'm using the easy press, not the heat press. I'm using the easy press. So I am going to tape it because of press that I am using. And the smaller press to me tends to slip and move around a little bit. So I want to make sure that my design doesn't move. So I am going to tape that down. This is a 9x9. This design is set up to be a 7x7. So I'm going to go, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, this is an 8x8. Dang it. I meant to do the 10x10. This is actually, I don't think it's a 9x9. This might be an 8x8, which means, dang it, I'm going to have to probably press this twice. Dang it, dang it, dang it. now that I think about it, because this actually goes, shoot, dang it. I don't know why I thought the press was a 9x9. So it's 7.29 by 7 point. I mean, it should still cover it in one. It should still cover it in one press, but it's looking like it's, hey. It's looking like it's not. Let me make sure the size of this press. Yeah, so it's 8 inches. Man, I'm going to be cutting it close. I'm trying to get it done in one press. All right, let's do it this way. Let's turn this shirt so that I just want to see that line of where the end of the design is. So I'll kind of know. All right, let's see if I can get this covered in one press. I pray that I'm fully covered. Nope. I can see a part of the design on that side, so I'm going to have to be very careful because I am going to have to do a second press. I see a little bit of the M from Dream that's not covered. But doing the easy press helps me avoid the collar and having to put a pressing pillow under here. I'm within the seams of the shirt, so I don't have to worry about a pressing pillow. All right, so I have to be very, very careful with moving this because part of the design was not under the heat press. Everything else looks great. Just got to get that one little part, which, shoot, hope I didn't put so much pressure to where it gave me a channel where I'm going to have a gap. If that's the case, I'm probably just going to go ahead and see right there. I did. I'm probably just going to do it over and turn my heat press, but I only had this shirt to do today. So I really did not want to turn on my heat press for one shirt, but I think I'm probably going to have to. All right, let's see. Drum roll, please. Yeah, on that side, I put too much pressure and I can see the line. And it didn't really fully take there. So I'll do it over. It's no biggie. No biggie. I will do it over, but I'll let you see the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to just use the heat press. Let me turn that on now. I was trying to use this one, but I didn't get the pressure that I wanted. Oh, wow. That side is way worse than this side. But I really didn't want to turn on the big heat press. Really, really didn't. But look at the top of that one. No white line. On that. So no white line on the top. This one somewhat does because I didn't go back over it. So it has a little bit there and then there's ghosting there. And it's just, with that one, it's a pressure issue. But once it's done, it is going to be very, very cute. Yeah. You're supposed to be off. Because if you're not off, you're going to knock that one offline. You're going to blow the circuit. So I will post pictures of it finished, but that's just so you know, you got to make sure that you are putting a lot of pressure on there, or use a pressing pillow, which I did not use, but right in there, it just didn't get enough pressure. And then this one, I thought that I was within the heat press range, but I guess I wasn't because I saw where it cut off the M. And then when I went to repress it, this part, I simply just didn't give it enough time. Had I pressed it there a little bit long instead of trying to catch that edge, I probably would have been okay on this one, but there, I should have just did like I did this side and pressed it for a little bit longer, because you can clearly see the difference between this side and then this side. So I have one that says, I am King's dream. And then this one just says, I am the manifestation of King's dream. And so you can see the font. So yeah, let me grab another shirt. I'm going to print it out again and do this. Like I said, see, it takes 24 minutes to get up to 365 for frigid. It's going to end up being what? 30. So a minute and 30 seconds. I have to wait 24 minutes. Oh, I was trying to avoid that. Actually, no, why do I count this by itself? It'll be the front 30 seconds, the back 30 seconds, and yeah. I'm so mad at myself right now. Sometimes it doesn't pay to try and do it the easy way. It's like, you have the equipment, Shakia, just use it. But it'll be a great display shirt, because I can always Photoshop this side and it'll just be a great display shirt. Okay. Let's see. Well, I love having easy presses. I have 3. Oh, I actually have 4 of them. So I have the 12 by, that's not the Cricut one. So I have a 12 by 10 one, I guess that's a 10 by 10. And then that one is an 8 by 8. And then I have the Cricut. It's the middle one, I think, is the one I have. Was it the middle one or the smallest one? I don't remember. So I have quite a few easy presses. They come in handy for certain things. I really wanted to, but on that one side, I knew I didn't put enough pressure on. I should have actually let it go just a little bit longer for that right side. Well, I'm sorry, no, not the right side. Well, it is the right side when it's on the body. So it's the right side of the shirt. She said it's a nice iron. Let's see. Thank you. All right, y'all. Well, 24 minutes. I'm just going to reprint it out. I will post the finished and completed design after I'm done pressing it, and you'll see that one without the white spots on it. But you can, if you just kind of take your time, you can use an easy press. I mean, the majority of the ink did come off. It's just that it wasn't fully covered, which, again, I kind of suspected that I may have an issue when I first put it down, because I realized like it was right to the edge of the design and I was missing just a little portion. Had I maybe like really, really figured out where to position it at, because it may have been like a little bit more on this side, because here was fine. It's just down here. So that means that I had it tilted. So had I maybe figured out a better placement of it, would have come out a little bit better. But I didn't want to go grab the other easy press. So I was trying to make it work, but this is evident that sometimes it just pays to do it the right way. All right, y'all. I'm going to go so I can reprint this and get my other shirt set up. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Don't forget to visit shop.hsink365.com for your Honestly Speaking sublimation ink and paper. Peace.